Alright guys, welcome back here to the King Ellie Show. I'm your host, James, people, and I did already upload 2 videos for you guys today. Elimination Chamber review is up on the channel, and also my reaction to John Cena turning heel. But let's get into another video where we got from Plana, where the real reason why John Cena turned heel. So let's see if he spots something that I didn't spot. This going back to October. Pretty much people that I've been seeing on Twitter still saw JD for NY206, where people are just like, it's still mind-blowing because it's this is something. Again, most people said it was going to be CM Punk that was going to be the person to turn heel and join The Rock. I mean, some people, I saw a couple people say John Cena, but it wasn't like, okay, this is this dude's last run. There's no way they turned this guy heel. He even did, I think, like 6 or 7 Make-A-Wish yesterday. So for them to turn John Cena heel now, I'm giving props to Triple H, The Rock. Even John Cena did say there was a couple of times where he had merchandise made, which was against The Rock at WrestleMania 20. He had merchandise made, theme music already made, and Vince told him no. So it's been a couple of times on the run where John Cena wanted to go back to a heel character. Vince said no. But again, props to Triple H, The Rock, Cena, and Cody. So let's go ahead and get into his video, guys.
Dropping an F-bomb was the craziest thing that would happen this night.
Yeah, Cody F-bomb was crazy. That John Cena face and the kick to the nuts.
They actually did it. John Cena turned heel and he betrayed Cody Rhodes and sold his soul to The Rock.
Yes,
and
he did.
I don't think a single person saw this coming. For years, Cena turning heel felt impossible, especially in what was supposed to be his farewell run.
Yep.
This was supposed to be the year of heartfelt goodbyes,
Yep.
one final thank you tour, but instead,
Nope.
he said, screw that, I'm taking over, and honestly, I absolutely love it.
Yes.
John Cena's retirement tour was not looking great up until now. This changes everything. So today we're going to break down the real reasons why John Cena finally turned heel
Let's get into
WWE
it.
Elimination Chamber and aligned himself with The Rock after selling his soul. WrestleMania 41 was in desperate need of a shakeup, while the show already had massive
people can
star
say that.
power with Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and John Cena. The overall buzz wasn't there that it needed to be at. Fans were frustrated with
Because last year
how
was so
WWE
amazing.
booking
That's what I would say
WrestleMania,
too.
especially after The Rock returned and confused everyone with this promo on SmackDown with Cody Rhodes. The backlash was real, and WWE had to find a way to reignite excitement for the biggest show of the year, and that's where you enter John Cena's shocking heel turn.
Yep.
Cena's betrayal of Cody Rhodes at Elimination Chamber instantly flipped the script. No one saw it coming, and just like that,
Dude, this had to
the
be
Rhodes
planned. There's no way this is just a
unpredictable
2-week build.
turn. Instead of a boring and predictable feud between Cody Rhodes and John
Yeah,
Cena,
babyface
the
would
WWE
not
introduced
work.
a new storyline. John Cena, the ultimate babyface, has aligned himself with The Rock. This just wasn't another legend coming back for a farewell match. This was a full-blown character shift that changed the entire
Yes, it
landscape
did.
of the WWE. Now, WrestleMania 41 isn't just about Cody versus Cena for fun. No, it's about Cena's shock and betrayal, his new motivations, and the chaos that it's all going to cause.
John Cena
The
pissing
WWE
on the
pulled off
grave.
A move that got the entire wrestling world talking overnight. Love it or hate it, one thing is undeniable.
Everybody's
WrestleMania
talking
41
about it.
now feels bigger, more unpredictable, and absolutely must see. So
Yep.
I'd say mission
Accomplished, yep.
John Cena's heel turn works perfectly because for the first time in nearly 2 decades, the WWE does not need him to be the face of the company.
Cody's
In the past,
the face.
Cena could not turn heel no matter how much fans wanted it. The WWE relied on him to sell tickets, merchandise, and pay-per-views. He was
Yep.
their biggest star, their biggest draw, and the man carrying the company on his back. Turning him heel would have been a massive financial risk because there was no clear replacement.
At the
In
time.
2024, things are completely different because the WWE has Cody Rhodes.
And Jey
For the
Uso
last
now,
2 years,
too.
Cody has been
And
the
Roman
heart
back again,
and
and
soul
Punk.
of WWE. He's the guy selling out arenas, moving merch, and keeping the fans engaged week after week. Unlike in the past, when WWE struggled to build stars on Cena's level, Cody has completely filled that void.
Yep.
The WWE no longer needs John Cena to be the ultimate
got
good
like
guy
4 guys
anymore
now.
because they already have one. and that is why this heel turn works so well. John Cena is not carrying the WWE anymore. He's not the full-time face of the brand, and that gives him the creative freedom to finally embrace something different.
Darkness.
Plus, this is his farewell run. He's not sticking around to rebuild his reputation as a good guy or to sell more never give up t-shirts. He's here for one last ride, and that means he can do anything he wants, including betraying Cody Rhodes and siding with The Rock. There are no long-term consequences, no risk of hurting WWE's business, because at the end of the day, he's on his way out. And ironically, that's what makes this moment so special. After years of being unable to turn heel, John Cena said, F it, and finally did it. Because WWE no longer needs him to be their superhero.
That's right.
And from a storyline perspective, The Rock choosing John Cena as his backup option makes
wasn't a bad one either.
Cena isn't the unstoppable force he once was. He's honestly been washed for the last 7 years.
I wouldn't say washed for the last 7 years, bro. Come on. It's a little stretchy.
Whether it was to Roman Reigns, Austin Theory, or even Solo Sikoa, Cena has been a shadow of his former self. The once invincible franchise player had become just another guy who shows up, puts over the young talent, and then leaves. And that's not the John Cena that we all remember. And clearly, that's not the Cena that he wants to be remembered as either. So when The Rock came calling, offering Cena a path back to the top, it was an easy decision. Cena did not
had no choice but to accept
Rhodes,
it.
But he saved himself. In kayfabe, this wasn't just about aligning with The Rock for the sake of it. This was about John Cena reclaiming his status as one of the all-time greats, if not the GOAT. He spent years putting over others, but at some point, the greatest of all time doesn't just fade away. He fights to get back to where he belongs.
That's true.
And that is why this makes more sense for John Cena than it ever did for Cody Rhodes. Cody is already at the top of the mountain. He's the face of the WWE. He's the reigning, defending, undisputed champion, and the guy that fans have rallied behind. He never needed The Rock's help to get to where he is right now. But Cena
needs it now.
Desperate to stop losing, desperate to prove that he's still the best, and desperate to remind the world who the hell he is. And if that meant selling his soul to The Rock, then so be it. Like I said, this wasn't just about John Cena turning heel. This is about rebuilding him for one last championship run. If WWE wants Cena to win the championship before he retires, they need to make him look credible again. And what better way to do so than by aligning him with The Rock? For years, Cena has been a legend, but let's be honest, he hasn't been a true threat. If the WWE just threw him into a title match tomorrow, no one would buy it. But now, this heel turn changes everything. By working alongside The Rock, John Cena gains instant legitimacy again.
Incredibly,
the stars of their generations joining forces is an unstoppable force, and suddenly Cena feels dangerous again. He's not just the guy who comes back to lose, he's a top player once again. But what's the bigger picture? This is honestly setting up for one of the most cinematic feuds in WWE history. The WWE is clearly positioning Cody Rhodes and Roman as the two men who will have to put aside their differences and work together to take down the Rock.
Roman's still working Seth and Punk. I don't see that.
Biggest babyface of today and his greatest rival teaming up against the two most dominant WWE icons in the last 20 years. That is not just a match, it's a blockbuster story. This is bigger than just WrestleMania 41. The WWE is clearly crafting something special here, a story about legacy, redemption, betrayal, and power. Cena's heel turn isn't just the beginning. This is leading to one of the most unforgettable storylines the WWE has ever told.
I agree with that.
Also, imagine if this happens. John Cena's supposed to be on his farewell tour, right? One last run, a few thank you matches, and then he rides off into the sunset. But what if he says, screw that, I'm not leaving? What if this heel turn isn't just about one last story, but about John Cena refusing to step aside? For years, the WWE moved on without him. Roman took his spot, then Cody became the new hero, and Cena became the guy who just comes back
Jey
to
Uso
took his spot. What if teaming with The Rock isn't just about getting back to the top, but it's about staying there? What if he takes the championship and declares that this is still his company? Imagine the promos, imagine the chaos. Cena looking at Cody and Roman dead in the eye and saying, "You thought I was here to say goodbye? I'm here to take everything." No more farewell tour, no more nostalgia act, just a power-hungry Cena who refuses to step aside for the next generation. If the WWE actually pulls the trigger on this, we're witnessing the most shocking Cena run of all time. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
He had some good points there, but Roman and Cody teaming up to take on The Rock and Cena. Again, I still think Roman's gonna working Punk Rollins triple threat. I thought Roman was gonna show up last night on freaking Chamber, but he didn't. I mean, maybe down the line, maybe. But again, The Rock's movie schedule's busy, so I don't see him wrestling. But potentially, who would I again? Cody needs some help. Freaking Jey Uso, none of these people. Who got Jay, Randy Orton? None of you guys want to come help Cody last night? But it's going to be interesting to see. Now, I don't think John Cena's advertised for tomorrow's Raw. Neither is Cody Rhodes. Neither is The Rock. Hopefully they shot some video package or something. But I think Cody will probably be on SmackDown. So we have to wait till SmackDown to get some further up from what we had last night. But this is still one of the most shocking things I've watched wrestling since what? WrestleMania 17 was the first event I ever watched. This is up there with CM Punk returning. This is up there with Cena coming back at the Rumble. What other big events have I had pleasure of watching? Triple H returning, Royal Rumble 2002. Like when you're not like spoiled of knowing what's going to happen, that's when you're like excited. And last night, again, most people picked Punk. There's a couple people that picked Cena. We didn't know if they were going to go there, and they went there. So I'm hyped, guys. Let's go ahead and give me your thoughts down below. Try to knock out a couple more videos before the end of the day, and I'll catch you guys back here tomorrow on the channel.